What is up, fam? Welcome to today's video. Sorry if I sound kind of shitty right now. It's because I'm kind of sick, so I'm not feeling the greatest, but I want to get you guys this video because I think it's super important and it's going to help you guys. There are three key factors that are going to play a role in achieving your six-pack. Number one, the most important one is genetics. That is the number one. The reason I say that is because you might not even be able to get a six-pack. Everyone's ab genetics are totally different. You might be able to get a 4-pack where someone else might have a 6-pack, someone else might have an 8-pack. My genetics actually allow me, and not bragging or anything, but my genetics actually allow me to have an 8-pack if I'm really, really shredded. For the most part, I am able to get my 6-pack, but there is a lower one, and that's just honestly the way your body is made up. The way you have the separation, your muscle bellies, that's gonna allow you to either have a 4-pack, a 6-pack, an 8-pack, and even some of the freaks out there have a 10-pack, which is absolutely insane. But your genetics, you have to, once you cut down or you're able to see your abs, you're going to be able to see what you can actually achieve within your body. Now, if you can achieve a 6-pack, great. If you can achieve a 4-pack, great. 8-pack, great. At the end of the day, it's still gonna look good. You're still gonna have your obliques. You're just gonna have a different block set up within your abs. So that's number one. So number two, some people may argue that this isn't the second most important, but I'm gonna tell you why. The second one is nutrition. The reason I say that is because if you're not in a caloric deficit and you are not losing body fat to the point where you can see your abs, then you won't be able to see your six-pack. If you have a high body fat percentage, you're not gonna be able to see them. So I think nutrition is the second most important, because at the end of the day, if you're always eating in a calorie surplus, you're gonna have a layer of fat that is gonna be covering those abs and you will not be able to see them. Now, some people will say, well, training is more important because if you don't train them, they're not gonna be there, they're not gonna be developed. But the thing is, you can look at a young kid that's never trained before and they will still have abs. That's why I say that training is not the second most important, because the abs are already there. If you get lean enough and get a body fat percentage that is low enough, then you're gonna have your abs, which you guys, you need to be in a caloric deficit or else you will not get your abs. You can worry about your macros for certain things, but when it comes down to just losing body fat, you have to be in a caloric deficit, and that is the overall goal because you are going to shed body weight. Number three is your training. Now, this I feel like is the least important, but at the end of the day, it's not. The reason I say that is because you're going to have abs whether you train them or not. But if you want them to really pop, and if you want them to pop when you're, say, lean bulking, and you want those blocky, thick abs, you have to train them. They are like any other muscle. You have to train them hard, you have to train them heavy, weighted, or else they are not gonna grow. So for training purposes, I'm actually gonna break up our core into three different areas. The first one being your abdomen. That is your 6-pack, your 8-pack, your 4-pack, whatever your genetics allow you to have, okay? Right in the center. Now you have your obliques. Under your obliques, there are several other muscles that are running different ways, but to keep it simple, you have your external obliques, which are running more of like a diagonal way. So front, you got your abdomen, you got your external obliques, and actually your abdomen also includes your lower back. But for the purpose of this video, we are just focusing on the 6-pack, your abdomen, the front part of your body here. But it's super important, if you want your abs to look good, you have to work on your external obliques so you can get that nice outline and give you a better V-taper. So with these three factors, here's what you can do for each one. Obviously, genetics, there is nothing you can do. That is what you are born with, that is what you are given. So you gotta work with it, be happy with it, and just make the most of it. Nutrition. Here is where you can really take advantage and get the physique or the abs that you want. Eat clean, yes, But the number one thing is that you are in a caloric deficit and that you're having enough protein to maintain your muscle and keep it building while you are cutting. That is the simplest way to put it, and that is how you're going to be able to get your abs with nutrition. Now, when it comes to training, you want to be training them hard, you want to be training them with weight, you want to train them heavy. They are like any other muscle. So I like to always break it up into like 3 places. So I have my upper abs, my lower abs, and then my external obliques. I always like to do some type of rotation or twist when I'm hitting abs. That way I'm getting my external obliques. So if you're doing a leg raise and you're bringing your feet up while your upper body is staying stationary, so if you're doing, say, hanging leg raise and you're bringing your feet up, that's gonna target your lower abs more so than your upper abs. But here's the thing, no matter what, you're going to be activating your entire abdomen. The only difference is that you're going to be engaging more of your lower abs. So anytime you're bringing your chest down towards your knees or your hips and your legs are the ones staying stationary this time, that's when you're gonna be targeting more so of your upper abs. But like I said, you're still going to activate your entire abdomen. So say if we're doing a crunch, right? You're crunching, that's gonna target your upper abs more. So another thing for your training is how often you can hit your abs. I generally like to hit them every 2 days, sometimes every 3 days, depending on how they're feeling, but you should treat them just like any other muscle group. Also, one little kind of pro tip, if you're looking for that V taper, it's not just going to be about your abs anymore. It's going to include your shoulders as well as your lats. So when I'm coming like this, you're creating more of a V, which is going to make your upper body look bigger and wider, whereas your waist is going to look smaller. So if you have broad shoulders and your lats really flare out, your waist is going to look more tapered and it's going to look smaller, which gives you that nice V taper. I hope this video helped you guys, and I hope it just put things into perspective on if you can achieve a six-pack and kind of how to rank what is most important for you. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. See you guys in the next video.